Oh! Hey everybody, Shane here with you from Guitar Work. Welcome back. This is fun. This is Mr. Jones from Counting Crows. Ton of fun on this one. Play along video here. Just a quick word about the strumming pattern and a few of the chords, and they're not going to be difficult. I think you're fine. And we'll jump right into play along and get you all the way through it. Also at the end, I'll save it for the end for those of you that are interested. Some people have told me they're very interested in the lead stuff. So at the very end, I'll throw a couple scales at you, and you can stick around for that if you want to. How you might, if you're playing with other people, how you might fill it up with some scale stuff. And it's not as hard as you might think. So anyway, Shane here from Guitar Work, glad to be back, and lots of requests for this one all the time. What you might find about the strumming pattern on this guy is it may be a bit of a challenge only because the chords change a little bit early. It's called anticipation, or it's called a push. They change on the upstroke. So let's talk very in detail about that for sure. And I want to thank you for coming back, all the thumbs up and all that. And I'll be invoking, if you haven't noticed, the fabulous BEATBUDDY from Singular Sound. Always proud to be affiliated with Singular Sound. I'll show you what I'm up to with this drum machine. The really cool thing is they had, if you go to the Singular Sound website, and you're going to find in the BEATBUDDY menu, go to the BEATBUDDY menu, there's a song matching tool. So go to the song matching tool. I typed in Mr. Jones. There it is. How did I know what pattern to choose? Well, it said on the BEATBUDDY, choose Rock number 2 pattern, which is pre-programmed on all the BEATBUDDYs, whether you have a BEATBUDDY Mini, BEATBUDDY Mini 2, whatever. And it tells you the tempo as well. So you just dial it up, it's already there, and boom, there it goes. So that's a lot of fun. You don't need a BEATBUDDY, of course, to play along with me here now, but at home, it's so much fun. Get in there. And we'll invoke the fabulous Looper as well toward the end, the Aeros Looper as well from Singular Sound. So let's get right at the song. I've got 3 pages here. Head to patreon.com/guitarwork. Grab these, and let's talk about, if we're looking at the detail sheet here, and I should tell you about Patreon. It doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. Just go in there, grab. I've got so many songs up there, so many sheets. You can grab a whole bunch and do a whole bunch of play-along videos. And playing along with people is so important, simply because you don't stop, right? You have to learn what to do if bad things happen, etc. It's really, really important for sure. I'm going to be looking at the detail sheet here on my trusty iPad. You're going to need an A minor chord. There we go. Nothing strange about that guy. A minor. Let's go quickly through the chords here, and I'll get you right to the strumming pattern. Here's an F. Now, many Fs out there. Some of you may want to use the bar chord. That's fine too. I'm going to use a straight garden variety F, this guy here. You can get away with, people ask me this all the time, you can get away with what we call F major 7th. If you're not up to that F, if you're getting this sound, which we all get at first with the F, you could stand up that first finger and produce a high E string open. Some people call it a cheating F. It's actually called F major 7. You can, yes, you can get away with it in this song. I think I hear it for sure in the breakdown, which is the quiet part of the song. But you can, for now, get away with it through the whole thing, but work toward that full F. There you go. D minor is this guy here. There's your D minor, you need him. And here's a G. You could also use any fingering for G that you know you're comfortable with. I'm going to go with that G. It's more rocky sounding. And in the chorusy bit, you're going to need a C. And that is it for chords. Now, if you're struggling with any of those chords, if you have trouble doing, going between chords, you're going to find that your right hand shuts down. He doesn't know what to do. So you'd want to, before you go any further in this video anyway, you'd want to practice going back and forth on those chords just to get to know them. We're going to do a slow play along at first to make sure you're comfortable there. I'm going to sit on an A minor. Look at the strumming pattern. You're seeing it in the second line of the detail sheet. Up, down, 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 up. The X means whack. So look at this. It's going to go up, down, 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 up, whack. The X is a whack. What is the whack? I'll call it the side of your hand, the heel of your hand, whatever you want to call it. Just making contact at the string, on the strings at first. Okay, so you're going to start out this way. Strangely, starting on an upstroke. So here's an A minor. Up, down, 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 up, whack. Side of your hand stops the strings. Now, people always tell me that my whack isn't as loud as I'd like. It comes, it comes, it comes. Just get the basic motion down first. That's just whacking it with the side of your hand. Let me do a couple of those before we get a little more interesting with that. Here's A minor again. 3, 4, up, down, 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 up, whack. One more. 3, 4, up, down, down, whack. There you go. The great thing about the whack is it's giving you a half a beat to get to the next chord. Let me go through the main part. A minor, F, D minor, G. The first 4 chords of the song show you what I mean. Here's an A minor. 3, 4. Up, down, 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 up, whack. F. Up, down, 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 up, whack. D minor. G. So during the whack, I'm getting to the next chord. Don't wait to the last possible microsecond or nanosecond before you make the switch. Move on the whack. So here it is, A minor again. 3, 4, up, down, 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 up, go. 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 That's it. There are so many songs that use that pattern, or ones that are very much like it. You'll want to get that into your right arm. Now, input it into your right arm. At first, it'll feel like you're, trying to whack and do this all at the same time. It comes for sure. So you probably want to stop tape there, get a handle on that. But I should also say, while you're working on that, supposing you're struggling with that, you can still do the play along with me and just default to whatever right hand pattern suits you for now. Different levels, right? In knowing songs, you could be sitting in the corner lightly playing a different pattern. It's going to work. It's going to sound great. So nothing has to be perfect before you do the play along, right? So it's all about keeping up. That is the pattern. And if you're feeling pretty good about that whack, just resting the right hand down and stopping the strings. A really great thing to do is during the whack, you cut your pick through the deadened strings. So let me do this. A minor. Here it comes. Here's the whack. I'm going to stop it with this hand, right hand, and at the same time, cutting through the deadened strings. I'm deadening it with the right hand, deadening it, and then your pick cuts through deadened strings, giving you that percussive or snare-like sound, right? Whack. So up, down, 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 up, whack. There it is. Yeah, so that's worth practicing, but it's not a showstopper. You got to let it develop, right? Let it evolve as you're getting more and more comfortable. So hey, let's go. I'm going to do a slow play along. This song comes in at 142 beats a minute. I'm just going to dial up the old BeatBuddy here. I'm going to bring it down to 122 just for a slow play along. I'll do up to the end of the first page, up to the end of the first page in the slow bit, and then by then you kind of know what you're up against, and then we'll do the full speed play along right after that. So I'll start the BeatBuddy up, and that's all there is to it. So here we go. A minor intro. Ready? 1, 2, 3. F. D minor. G. A minor. F. Double G coming. Verse 1. A minor. F. Amsterdam. D minor. G coming, yellow-haired girl, good. A minor, Mr. Jones, F, conversation, double G. A minor, F, his father, D minor, plays guitar, G, she's suddenly beautiful, A minor, F, something beautiful, G coming, double G. Second verse, A minor, F, D minor, G, A minor, F, double G here, A minor coming, cut up, F, Maria, D minor, G, Spanish dances, A minor, F coming, pass me a bottle, double G, Mr. Jones, A minor coming, F, believe in me, D minor, G, believe in anything, good, A minor coming, F, wanna be someone, G coming, double G, believes, chorus coming, C, here we go, F, Mr. Jones, G, and me, double, C coming, F, there's the beautiful women, G, staring at you, looking at you, smile in the bright light, F, double G, stereo, C here, everybody loves you, G coming, I'll stop it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, Good. Now that was to the end of the first chorus. That's the slow play along. That's 20 beats per minute slower than the actual. So if you're struggling with that, you probably want to go over it a few times just to get the hang of it, and we'll bring it back. I'll bring it back right now to 142 beats a minute. All you have to do is turn that tempo knob, 142 beats a minute, and there you go. Nothing crazy happened there, hopefully, and let's just jump right into the full speed play along. And I'll encourage you again, if you get lost somewhere, maybe wait on an A minor chord. You know we're always heading back there, and you can find your place. It's so important in a play along, right? Because it's going to happen when you're jamming with other people. So let's get it rolling, and I'll have to scroll at the bottom of the page, but stick with me. Here comes the intro fill, ready on an A minor. Grab your sheets, and I'll be referring to those the whole time. Patreon.com/guitar at work. Here we go. A minor play along in 1, 2, ow, F, D minor. That's a G coming. A minor here. F coming. Double G. Here we go. First verse now. A minor. F. Amsterdam, D minor, G, A minor, F, conversation, double G here, back here, flamenco, A minor, here's an F, D minor here, suddenly beautiful, G there, good, A minor coming, F, something beautiful, G is coming, double G, next verse, A minor, F, down through the morning, D minor, G, sha-la-la-la, A minor, F, double G here, A minor here now, cut up, Maria, D minor, show me some of them G Spanish dances, A minor, F, pass me a bottle, double G, Mr. Jones, A minor, F, believe in me, D minor, G, believe in anything, A minor, F, wanna be someone, double G here, who believes, chorus coming now, C, go, F, double G, good, C, go, F, G, double, C, smile in the bright lights, yeah, G coming double, coming through in stereo, C, F, everybody loves you, G, next verse, A minor, bottom of page 1, now A minor, F, paint my picture, D minor, G, A minor coming, F, visual colors, G, meaningful, A minor, gray is my favorite color, F, D minor, G, A minor coming, F, double G, scrolling 1, 2, C, page 2, chorus, double G, C, here we go, F, double G, C, F, double G here, good, C out, F, double G. Now break down real quiet, one strum, A minor, 1, 2, 3, F, go. Go F major 7 there if you like it, A minor, 1, 2, 3, G, lonely, 2, next line, now break down still, A minor, I want to be a lion, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, A minor, big stars, G, 2, 1 each here now, A minor, go A minor, 2, 3, here's an F coming, 2, 3, A minor, want to be someone, G, to believe says build, 1, 2, chorus, C, F, G coming, double, good, C, F, G, perfect for you, double, C, want to be Bob Dylan, F, G, C, go, F, everybody loves you, G is a double, last chorus now, C, Mr. Jones, F, G, C, go, F, G is a double, C coming, F, G, stop here. And you stop on that G. Want to be big stars? There we go. Whew. That's a workout. That's quick. That's, again, 142 beats per minute, exactly the same as the record. And if you run the Singer Sound website, you find out, you go to that song matching tool that I was telling you about, and you'll find they have a couple thousand songs up there. So chances are ones that you like are up there. Fantastic. So I hope that went well for you. It's worth doing several times. And again, recovery skills. You know, you're staring at your sheet. You have to look at a chord change. You get lost on the sheet. So hopefully it helps if I'm calling out the chords. I'll take it now. I'll go to the details sheet. And for those of you that want to do a little bit of lead stuff, very, very important to know a couple of scales. This one is probably the most important pentatonic scale you're going to learn. That is this guy here. You're seeing it in your detail sheet. I'm calling the A blues scale position 1 here. 5th fret of that low E string, of your first finger, there you go. And pinky, numbers that are circled, those are left-hand fingers, just so you know. 5, 8. 5, 8, and then 5, 6, 7. There you go, fingerings there. 5, 7, and 5, 7, 8 on the G string, 5 on the B, 8 on the B, 5 on the high E, and 8 on the high E. Now what goes up must come down, right? Literally read it backwards. 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 6, 5, 8, 5. Really good idea to know that scale. The wonderful thing about the guitar, one of the many wonderful things about the guitar, is that if that's an A blues scale, because you're starting it on an A note, you may not know that's an A, that's okay for now. So A, if I play it there, play that shape, okay, and notice I'm resting my right hand for that. I just have more luck nailing the strings that I'm looking for if I'm rested down there. Otherwise, I'm just flailing all over the place. It's an A if I play it there. If I was to play it 2 frets lower, that's a G note, play the exact same shape, and that is now a G scale, which would work for other songs, right? So the great thing about the guitar is all patterns are always movable, and that's a big deal. So if I was to put on the fabulous Aeros Looper here from Singer Sound, and there's a description below for these devices. The BEATBUDDY, as you can tell, is a ton of fun. If you grab a BEATBUDDY, they're so much fun to play to, and I just love them. So many of you have purchased them, and if you use the promo code GAW10 in the link below, you get 10% off, and you really help to support this channel. I really appreciate that. GAW10 will get you 10% off. And I'm now about to use the Aeros Looper. Looping is a hugely valuable skill, for sure. It's your greatest practice tool, no doubt about it. And I would strongly recommend the Aeros Looper from Singer Sound. Visually, it's just so easy to use. I'm going to set up here. Bink. I'm going to find an open song. There we go, an open song. Now you can do this if you don't have a BEATBUDDY, you only have the looper. You can do this as well, and if you have both, as I do, the BEATBUDDY ends up controlling the looper, which is so great. As soon as I press start on that BEATBUDDY, it's going to begin a loop. So I'm going to record the breakdown part, A minor to F, A minor to G, that part there, and I'll just demonstrate that scale over top. Stick with me for a second here. So I'm going to start the BEATBUDDY, and that will start the recording on the looper. And 1, 2, 3, A minor, 1, 2. F, 2, 3, 2, 3, here's a G coming, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 1, there we go, there's the loop. Look, Ma, no hands. There we go, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now here's the scale over top, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was nice and slow. I love this, but the Aeros, it's got this big volume knob that you can work with your foot. So I'm turning down the rhythm a bit so I can hear my lead a bit better. Here's the scale again. I'll play a little quicker. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Little phrases in the middle. Just start in the middle. Linger. Anything works as long as you're in the scale. You're going to know that some notes sound really sour, like this guy here. Ooh, that's a passing note, and you know it. You don't like the sound of it, keep moving and just make the right phases. Develop your ear by finding notes that sound stable as the chords move. As the chords move, certain notes are going to sound stable, certain notes will not. Keep on moving. That's the one. The second one, stop all. There we go. I'll stop her there. And I'll tell you that the second one here, I've written here, A blues scale, open position, very, very important. It's down here in the business area where we obviously play a lot of chords down there, right? So that one is this, 0, 3, that's on your sheet, 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 3, 4, open, 3, 5, backwards. Yeah, now you probably need to stop tape to learn that if that is new to you. Just get it under your belt. Just get to know it like that. Very important because we're down here. You could throw in a little fill. It's right in the neighborhood, right? That's where a lot of those flashy fills you're hearing are coming from. Let me start it up again here. If I go, so I'll tell you, a scale sounds exercisey, right? But if I stagger the rhythm a bit, I'll repeat that. Repeat it again. Climb down the scale. Yeah, it has to appear to be purposeful. You can get very lucky and just play the notes and the scale and keep on moving, and you're going to sound, you sound like you're in the band and everything. But you want to eventually get some feel like you're participating in the stops and goes, in the ebb and flow that is music. So that is Mr. Jones' Play Along. Great request. Thank you for that one. And let me know how you're doing with it. I hope you'll grab a BeatBuddy and or the AEROS from Singular Sound. I just love these two devices. And a lot of people ask me questions about what patterns to use, things like that. And we're having a really great time sharing our experiences with that particular thing. Now, the BeatBuddy is fantastic, as is the Aeros Looper. Remember, head to singularsound.com and you can grab those. There's a link below. Go through that link and you get 10% off. Use that promo code GAW10 to get you 10% off. Sheets are always available. Patreon.com/guitar@work. Grab all that. A lot to remember now with these videos. Anyway, enjoy, and we will see you soon. 1, 2, 3.